strange to see them as high-powered as they are.
I mean, they got playmakers. They got some players, and they complement each other well. Stephon Diggs is playing at a high level right now, making some big plays for them. Adam Thielen is making some big plays as well. And then when you add Dalvin Cook in the backfield, he's making plays in the run game and the passing game, but he's also just putting more eyes on him in the backfield, which opens up, more passes down the field. And, they're taking shots, throwing the ball down the field and giving those guys opportunity to make plays, A lot of times in the past, there were a bunch of quick throws, short throws, but they're throwing the ball down the field, and those guys are making plays, and so you got to expect that to continue.
You look forward to playing a team like that takes shots, that will challenge you?
Always. I say it all the time, When the ball go in the air, I guess it's a 50-50 ball. They're giving their team an opportunity to make plays. They also give us an opportunity to make plays. And we got to come down with more than they do.
How big of an addition has Delton? I know you touched on it, but it's a different dynamic for them. You've been so used to the past decade having a big, powerful guy, not so much playing in the pass game. What does that dual threat do for their offense?
It does a lot. He's a dynamic back. Just watching him, he run hard, very explosive, fast, quick, make you miss, strong. But catch the ball at the backfield. He's very good in space. He changes the game for him. He's a big time player. So you got to tip your hat to him and the way he plays the game and what he's doing. But for us, we see good players every week. It's the NFL. You got either good receiver, good quarterbacks, good running backs. You got all three of them. So we got to come out and we got to do what we got to do to limit him. We got to put bodies on him. We got to know where he's at and understand that he's probably gonna make a couple plays. But as long as we keep the big plays off of us, we should be fine.
It's especially important seeing what Devonta did to you guys last week, knowing that you got a guy similar skill set.
Yeah, very similar. I think Dalvin Cook's probably a little bigger. But yeah, very similar. One cut. Explosive, quick, strong guys. So they present a challenge.
Clover, do you have extra workload this week when you're preparing for two quarterbacks? You don't know who's starting back there?
Nah. Not extra workload. Just prepare and get ready, and whoever shows up, shows up.
Do you split your film watching time? Do you watch a little bit of Bradford, a little bit of Keenum? Do you have to know their different tendencies?
I don't think it matters that much. You watch. Different quarterbacks like different things. Sam likes what he likes. Case likes what he likes, and you catch. The biggest thing is you watch film and you see what they like and what they don't like, and I'm just big. I watch other things on film other than those things. I like to pick up on. Little subtleties that can help me, and once you get out on the field, if you're paying attention to the game and paying attention to what they're doing to you, what they're trying to do to you, how they're attacking you, you can figure out what they like.
Would it be natural for you to root for Case Keenum to start since he's going to take more deep shots and you guys are being very opportunistic with the picks?
No, Sam Bradford was taking deep shots in opening day. So, that's their offense. If they're going to take shots, they're going to take them regardless of who's their quarterback. So, it doesn't matter. You can catch interceptions on short passes too.
Case Keenum's career high in yards came against you guys last year. What was so effective about him last year, and what would have to be different if he's the one you guys face this year?
Last year he was with the Rams, right? Yeah, I think last year they hit us with a couple of play-action passes. They had a good run game. Had Todd Gurley. They had Kenny Britt on the outside, Tavon Austin. Good tight end. And when you got a big running back like Gurley, a lot of eyes are on him, and you're trying to get the run stop, and so that opens up play-action game. That opens up different things downfield, and different guys on the outside that can make plays happen. And so they did a good job last year running their offense, and he made some plays for them.
Do you think you guys have proved who you are now on defense, especially in the back end with all the picks and, being opportunistic, scoring, all that? I mean, is that going to be our identity now?
I mean, I don't know if we've ever played a game where we didn't try to get picks. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. And I'm the type of person I've been around for a while, and I've seen a lot. And so I never put things like that early in the season. We've only played 3 games. Have we played well and turned the ball over in these first 3 games? Yes. Do I hope we can continue that? Yes. But I don't think you do something for three games and then say this is our identity. You do it for a period of time, and it continues to show up, and we don't even have to ever say that that's our identity. You guys will say it. So we continue to do what we do, continue to focus on what we're focusing on, and continue to make plays, and we'll look up at the end of the year and that'll be like, man, this is what these guys do.
What's making you guys so stingy right now?
I don't know. I don't know. Taking advantage of opportunities. We got a good D-line that's getting good pressure on the quarterback. We got good linebackers that's coming downhill, stopping the run. And, in the secondary, we've been playing together for a while. I've been with Slade for 5 years now. I've been with Quin for 3. Been with Tavon for 2 and Miles for 2. I've been with Nevin for 3 or 4 years now. So we've been playing. We've been playing a lot, and those guys listen. Those guys, they study. We bounce ideas back and forth off each other, and things that we see on film, and things that we feel like we can do to make plays. And we trust that everybody's prepared. And when you go out there to play, we're not a selfish group. A play doesn't care who makes it. Long as somebody's making it, and that's all we're trying to do is just make plays.
How important is that kind of continuity, especially in the secondary? I mean, NFL teams make changes all the time, but the guys you're going to line up with.
Yeah, I think it's very important. In the secondary, I think it's important on all levels. Because when you got a defensive line that got great chemistry and they work together really well, I mean, it amps up the pressure. When you got great linebackers that understand and they work with each other well, they know how each other flows to the football and tackle and all those things. It just looks really good. And on the back end, you see it a lot in the passing game. That's what makes it stand out so much, because when secondaries aren't on the same page, it's a lot of big plays. It's busts and coverage and things like that. So to have continuity, to have chemistry, to know your guys, to trust your guys, I try to tell them, I've played with these guys so much from practice and games, from the back side as a safety, just looking at the guys across the board. I mean, I can tell by their body language what they're thinking, what they're doing, like what they're about to do, just from their body language, just looking at them. I can see, like, okay, look like he about to do this right here. Okay. Because you see it so much, you play with them so much, so all that helps you in the game, knowing what each other is thinking and what they're about to do, and all those different things, and knowing how they're going to react to certain situations. It's it's very important. Very important.
What was the key for you guys in the fourth quarter last game, finally forcing a couple punts and getting off the field after they've been moving the ball pretty well?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we had some situations early in the game where we could have got out the field. We didn't do very, very well in second and longer, down the distances. Kept getting them to third and shorts and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know. We made some plays, got some pressure on the quarterback, took away a couple reads that he was trying to hit, and then we did a little better job stopping the run. And like we always say, if we can stop the run, we can make it difficult on you. It's just we didn't stop the run enough in that game to make it difficult until towards the end.
How alarmed are you by the speed of a guy like Dalvin Cook?
How alarmed am I?
I mean, he can get to the next level quickly.
I mean, it's the NFL. They all can get there quickly, man, I mean, I don't know if guys really understand like the amount of talent in the NFL. Like, you know, you look at certain guys and you be like, oh, he's not that good. Like, he's in the NFL, man. Like, think about this. Like, he's a starting running back. There are only 32 in the world. Think about that, man. He's only 32 in the world. I mean, all these guys are great, man. All these guys can run. They can move. They're the best runners in the world. I mean, being able to run at that high level of a speed and make cuts and jumps and moves and stops and starts, like, those guys are talented, man. And, you know, you take a guy like Dalvin, he's young, he's explosive, he's strong. I mean, it's not surprising, you know. It's just the league we play in, you know, every week. That's how they're going to be. Some of them are obviously better than others, but each and every week, man, they're tough.
Walking up late, so I apologize if you've been asked this, but what shape, what form do you think player protests will take going forward this year?
I don't know. We'll see.
Do you intend to keep linking arms, or what are your own personal intentions with it going forward?
I don't know. We'll see.
Why did you link arms on Sunday?
We wanted to show a sign of solidarity and unity, and, you know, divisive comments like that can really do just that. They can divide you, they can split you up, and there's no place for them, especially from a president. So we wanted to show a sign of unity and not division.
Some of your teammates took a knee. Why did you not decide to take a knee?
I just didn't.